Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about Bell Media's transition in 2015. As many of you probably sense and feel, there's some change in the air. We've certainly hired quite a few people to help us develop and implement our online services division, but there are also probably some questions swirling around that, and I'd like to take some time today to address it. So we're going to be going over the direction of the company. So where are we going in the next 6 to 12 months, and what does that look like? Also, I'd like to address some possible concerns that may exist, communicate some expectations, go over how we expect to compete in shark-infested waters. The online media space is competitive, so we need to be the best at what we do. So what I was hoping is we could spend a couple minutes going over how we're going to be the best. Also, I'd like to introduce some Bell U curriculum, the certification process that goes along with it, as well as some deadlines that you can expect. For the sales team, we're going to be going over some expectations for your sales mix and your budgets. So what do your budgets look like moving forward? That won't be detailed, more high level, but we'll go into that as well. Also, how are we going to quantify our success? What does the barometer for success look like? And how will we emerge next year? So we're becoming a digitally focused company, offering a suite of branding and direct response products that help close the gap between ad consumption and decisions. So we have an out-of-home division, we have an online division, and the goal of each is to brand and reinforce. So on our indoor screens or our outdoor billboards, our out-of-home division, we're offering fantastic branding opportunities. Online services, they offer branding opportunities as well. They also offer direct response. So how can we take the customer down the path of building brand awareness to actually generating quantifiable sales for their company? And that's what we're trying to drive home, reinforce, and offer for our clients. Again, it's closing the gap between ad consumption, so someone seeing an advertisement, and them making that decision, which online services really helps to close and reinforce. Also, combining our product offerings will give us a unique market position. So by having a suite of products, indoor screens, online services, so branding and direct response, that's going to give us a unique opportunity to combine our products and services, to do more solution selling, which we'll go into shortly. But again, it's a unique set of products that we're going to be offering to local communities so that, again, they can dig deep and reach into the local community and generate results from their marketing and branding. Also, our brand is set up well to make the transition. I think it's going to be a lot more difficult for some of the radio and television stations to make the transition simply because the expectations for those companies and the brands that they've created are more around what they've been doing for the last 30 or 40 years. For Bell Media, I think that we're set up to transition well. One is because of our size and age. A lot of the markets that we're in, we really don't have a strong brand recognition simply because we haven't been there very long. So making this transition will be seamless. Now, the markets that we do have a brand name, I really think that what a lot of our customers see us as is new and refreshing and innovative in certain ways. So I don't think that they're going to be surprised at all by us offering these products and services. They're actually probably going to embrace it. The last is we're going to be making tremendous efforts to transition from transactional selling. So that is, I have an indoor advertising screen that I can sell. Would you like to advertise here? To more of a solutions-based service provider. So let me understand the needs of your business. Let me understand the hurts of your business because I have a whole suite and a whole solutions package that I can offer you that addresses multiple hurts that you have within your business. It's a different mindset. There's going to be a lot of training involved in it. But I think that we'll emerge next year a lot stronger in the sense of being able to be more of a solutions-based service provider in the communities that we serve. So here's some concerns that could possibly exist. How do I fit into the growth and direction of this company? I don't know if any of you guys are asking yourselves that, but I could certainly understand if some of you were. And all I can say about that is that the direction of this company is all inclusive. The resources, the learning, the opportunities are going to be made in abundance to everyone within the organization. Anybody that's willing, able, and eager to learn, you're going to have those opportunities. This is something that we are not going to rush. There's going to be a set plan and curriculum that's given to everyone in the organization. So anyone that is here now that is, again, willing, able, and eager to learn, you're going to be a big part of what we're doing with this transition over the next 6 to 12 months. The next is, there's been a lot of focus, a tremendous amount of focus on the online services. Some of you may be asking, is the out-of-home division being left behind? Or is the department that I work not as important as online? And absolutely not. That's the answer that I can give you. Our past and existing business units, they provide tremendous value for this company. We are known as an out-of-home media company. And in fact, the out-of-home portion of our business and what we've all helped to achieve and work together to achieve over the last 6 years is funding the online service portion of our business. So that business isn't going anywhere. It's just as important as it has been. And it's going to be a huge part of what we do moving forward. That being said, what I say at the very bottom, right now is crunch time. We can't afford to enter the market and start presenting our products to clients without understanding exactly what we're selling, how we're going to sell it, and even more importantly, how we're going to fulfill those orders. So what we've been focusing a lot of time and attention on is when we start seeing that demand come in, more customers wanting online services, how are we going to meet and exceed those customers' expectations from actually generating a good product and service from the fulfillment side? And that takes a lot of time and energy. And it's almost like starting a new business. There has been so much work that we've had to do to get it to where it is now, and there's still a lot of work to do. So there has been a tremendous amount of focus on online, but it's because it's a necessity at this point, and we can't fail. We have to do it right. So how are we going to compete in shark-infested waters? Again, this means online media, very competitive space. How are we going to compete? How are we going to be the best? And I think the first is, again, we're going to provide a unique product and offering mix that delivers value. When we can provide our customers really strong community branding opportunities in each community that we serve, as well as online marketing, that carves out a certain niche for us and makes us unique in the community. Also, we want to become experts in our field. So we're not training our existing team to do the fulfillment. We are bringing in team members that have been doing and serving online services customers for 5, 10, 15 years. I think that's an important facet to the education process, being able to already bring some experts into Bell Media that are going to help set the foundation for all of us to learn together. I think that's something that's really going to set us apart. Also, controlling the quality and the solutions we provide, being an integrated team versus outsourcing production and fulfillment. So, in other words, I've heard that a lot of other media companies that have been in the broadcast or television or print business, they're actually outsourcing a lot of their production and fulfillment. Some of that could be to in-states teams, or they could be to out of the state. So other countries are being outsourced to fulfill websites and Google search campaigns for customers in the United States. We're not going to be outsourcing any of this. Others are hiring teams to come in to help them develop their online service. We're becoming completely vertically integrated so that we control the output. We control the outcome of our clients because we have the best interest in mind for our business and for our customers. And I think that's something that's really going to set us apart as we continue to grow. Offering ongoing development opportunities. Look, Belle U, which we're going to talk about here shortly, is going to be a big part of this business. And the certification process that's going to go along with it isn't going to be easy. We're all going to have to be very knowledgeable on all the products and services that we offer. And it's going to start with anybody at this team all the way through to the sales team members. So the certification process is not just going to be our sales team, it's going to be the entire company. So the more everyone in the company knows about these products and services, the more well-rounded and the more successful and understanding our entire team is going to be. And that's really how we're going to be the best. Being the best means paying attention to the details, getting them right, and being focused on results, which of course is one of our core values. So the Belle U curriculum, what is it? Belle U is a program to help create the most developed team in the business. And what can you expect out of this? So here's a little snapshot of the curriculum. That's curriculum-based learning that's customized based on current product knowledge and position at the company. So below is a plan. And again, it's all customizable based on your position at the company, so what your job role is, and your current or future product knowledge. For example, if you are coming into Bell Media and you have a deep knowledge of what search engine marketing is, well then you're going to be placed at a certain level within Bell U so that you can jump over, or in other words, leapfrog a couple of the certifications so that you are placed in a portion of Bell U that fits where you are at that time. Let's just say that another team member knows absolutely nothing about website development. Well, you might start at the very beginning, which is the product and service knowledge for that particular service. So to get started, the Bell U plan really starts with about Bell Media. It's really important that everyone in the organization understands our history, our core values, our long-term vision, the big goals that we have, and our mission. And there's going to be some testing and certification on that. The second is more geared towards the products and services that we're offering. So it's really a three-prong approach. The products and service knowledge will be the first. The second is Bell product and service specific knowledge. So how does Bell Media sell this product? How does Bell Media price it and position it to our customers? And the last is the fulfillment process for products and services. So once something is sold, how do we actually fulfill that product or service that we sold to meet and exceed customers' expectations? So again, there's a product and service section with certifications along the way based on understanding the knowledge about a product and service, how Bell Media positions it, how we fulfill it. And there will be a section and a certification on this for every product and service we offer. So there will be one for indoor advertising. There will be one for website development, search engine marketing, SEO, website development. We're all going to be expected to learn the basics of all that, and the sales team is going to have a deeper knowledge base when it goes to actually selling Bell products and fulfillment. In addition to that, the last step is the sales process and methodology. Again, like I said before, we're transitioning from becoming a transactional sales team to a more solutions-based selling team. So we have an entire process and methodology program that we're going to be rolling out to everyone, and there's going to be a certification process that goes along with it. And that section is going to be specific to our sales team members. My hope and the deadline is that by March 2016, all current team members will be certified based on, again, where they are in their position at Bell Media and the certification that's required for that position. What will be communicated to everyone in the next few months is where you stand in terms of your certification and what you're going to have to do to become certified based on your current position. So all of this will be communicated very clearly to you as we start getting into this transition. So here's what to expect. The first section that we're going to be rolling out for products and services will be our search engine marketing section, so SEM. We should have this done, complete, and ready to provide resources to all of you by the end of June. So just a month and a half away, we're hoping to have all the educational resources in play so that you understand what you're going to have to do to become certified in search engine marketing. In addition to that, sales team. The online services products will be made a metric in your sales team budgets, as well as out-of-home products will be made a metric in the sales team budgets for those that just came in that are focused on online service sales. So I can't tell you exactly when that's going to happen, but I will tell you that there will be proper communication around when those things will be introduced into your sales budgets. So just stay posted on that, and obviously ask me or your sales manager if you have any questions along the way. But that'll be properly communicated to you. So in addition to that, new sections will be rolled out every month or two, and training sessions and resources will be provided. So again, there will be video resources, there will be PDF and printed resources, and there will also be timelines on when you can take tests, when you can be certified, and every month or two, we're hoping to roll out a new section. One thing that's very important to note is that we cannot rush this, and we cannot cut corners. My concern is that if we are to rush this and to just, throw all the resources at everyone and expect you all to know it in 30, 60, 90 days, we're not going to be as knowledgeable as we really should be. And that's all of us as a group. So we're going to be doing this on a timeline. We have to make sure that we're doing this right, because again, when we ask the question, how are we going to be the best? We're going to have to be the best by having the best training resources and the best process for us to learn. How are we going to quantify success? I think there are a couple things. The first is we want to see very aggressive online media sales growth, but we also want to make sure that our out-of-home division sales are continuing to grow as well. So what I mean by that is if we notice in 6 to 12 months that the online services products are growing rapidly, but our out-of-home sales are declining rapidly, then we're going to have to make adjustments because one can't cannibalize the other. Also, we're going to be offering customer satisfaction surveys for online service customers. So it's very easy for us to understand, pinpoint, and target newsletters and customer satisfaction surveys to online service customers. We want to understand how we're doing. Are they happy with the products and services that we're offering? What can we do different? And this is another item that we're going to use to quantify our success. And the last is, how are we going to emerge in early 2016? The goal is for us to be a digital media company forging a path from brand awareness to revenue generation. Let me say that again. We're a digital media company forging a path from brand awareness to revenue generation. The question in consumers' minds is, if I advertise with you, how can I quantify the dollars that I spend? How will I know if my advertising investment is going to translate into sales? Our goal is to be able to forge that path so that we could say we're going to offer you great brand recognition opportunities, but we're also going to complement that with online services, through web development, through search campaigns, to make sure that your brand on the outside is matching your brand on the inside, and we can close the gap once again from building your brand and generating sales. I know that many of you probably have additional questions. I will be available. Just give me a call, send me an email, and you are also more than welcome, and I'm sure your managers would love for you guys to come ask them questions as well. So this is an exciting time. I know change is tough, but one thing that's always made us different is that we have to and are willing to embrace change. And this is the next transition, the next phase of our business, becoming a stronger digital media company. Thank y'all.